Welcome G. Let's start Kotlin tutorial. Today, let us discuss about how to retrieve uh, uh, collections part. That means we have a list of item. Let's give item 1, item 2, item 3, item 4, and here I want to kind of a subset this one or this one or some with conditions. So partially I you want to retrieve. So uh, let us Kotlin as a standard library added some extension functions for retrieving parts of a collections. Okay, these function is the variety of way to select the element from the a result collection. Yeah, listing the position explicitly or specify their some size. So there are multiple way Kotlin offer. You can uh, retrieve the some set of value from the existing collections. So let's give first about the approach we are talking, the slicing. Okay, the slice is a one function that return the list of collection element with the given indexes. Okay, so here let's see we have a list of numbers, and here I want to slice just 1 dot 3, that means key, uh, and similarly 0 to 4. The here you pass, this is the indexes. Okay? You know key list is the work like on the basic concept of index. So this is 0 index, this is the 1 index, this is the 2 index, this is the 3 index, this is 4 index, this is the 5 index. So in this way we can slice. Let's example. Let's key we have a let's key uh, well numbers, a list of, let's key 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, these are the number. Here just like printed, and if let's key number dot slice, and here pass the slice function take a kind of uh, as a indexes is the end range. Here you can pass the range like range 1 to 10, 2 to 5, and or you can pass any collections of element like any list set, anything you can pass. This return the list of your, if this list of integer, then the list of integer. So as you know, a range like this, the while range from that key 1 dot 5, this is the one range. Println if range, so you print, so this is the range 1 to 5, but you want to just range dot for each println it. So they range return 1 2 3 4 5. What happened? This is 1 2 3 4 5. This is the, so here you can pass any index. Let's see, here you can arrange anything. So here you can say dot slice. So let's key, this is our println. Here say numbers dot slice, and I want to let's 1 dot 3. So here you notice that this is the your uh, 0 position, 1 position, 2 position, 3 position, 4 position, 5. So you have pass index 1 to 3. This is the 1, 2 and 3. So you are getting 1, 2, 3. This is another list from the existing collection. The slice just take a, range of indexes, and from that indexes they return the another list for you. Or this slice you can also say here. Let's here say println you are trying to say numbers dot slice. Here let's keep pass 0 dot 5, but say step 2. So here means you want to just not all 0 1 2 3 4 element, but the stepping 1 1 2 2. So here say 1, this is the 0 position, and this is 3, 0 1 2 3 4 5. So here is the 0, this is the 3, and this is your 5. So they are skipping 2, they are skipping this 4 and 5. So in this way you can option to set the particular here. If you're not specified, in that means 1 2 3 all the index you want to. Here you can say 0 to 5, 0 1 2 3 4 5, but step 2 the first take 0, then step the second one and the step, and then third, then step, then fourth. This is by default one step, this is the two step. Increment by plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, it is increment by plus 2 plus 2. Or you can simply write like println numbers dot slice, and here you can pass it on any list or set of some value. Like here I'm passing a set of like 3 5 and 0. Any order you can pass. Okay, and in this way you are getting the 3. This is the position 2, 0 1 2, this is the 2, and then 5 5, that means 6, then 0, that means 1. So in this way this help us to return the list of elements using the slice. And another we have a options take and drop function. So to get the specific number of element from let's give from a starting, so you can use the take means and take function, or you can use the take last. This is the example. Okay, you want to take first 1 2 and 3, this is the first take 3, or you want to take last 3, means this 1 2 3 in this way. So let us in our example, let's give we have a println and say numbers dot take. Let's I want to pass 2, so they take a first 2 element, they take a first 2 element, and you say no I want kind of a print and the last 3. We say numbers dot last take last and specify 3, so they are taking last 3 element. So this is the last 3 element. And similarly we have a drop. Instead of taking this first, I want to just drop this 2, or drop last 1 or last 2, so you can apply the drop function. So here you can say println numbers dot just drop 1, So they just drop one and return all. Just drop one and return all. If you say you want to drop last two, so you can say println numbers dot drop last and specify the two. So these two are the dropped. So these are the very handy functions. Key, this is the two last two one dropped. So whenever you need some initial value or index wise, these function help us. And similarly, in this take while you want to some conditions based. Let's say you want to key elements that start with f character only, not start with f character. Are element not equal to 3, are element less than 3s, or any kind of lambda expression, a condition predicates you can pass here. Let us like here you say println say numbers dot take while for if you want to apply the some lambda expression predicate here part. So whatever the numbers you have, just check this is the not element just not element is started with like f. So in this f is started by two number, so I don't want to this. So this is the your 1 2 3. Now your number started f, just only this part, this text. They are not going to further test any more element, be sure. So take while or drop while start from first or last. Whenever condition meet, after that they are stop evaluating. They are not going further check any other number. Okay. If you want to ensure here, and similarly if you want to drop, let's I want to println numbers dot drop while, and let's drop while say key let's length equal to 3. So drop while starting from starting any whenever we are getting a 3, we are dropping and the rates are they're getting. So here this is the number. Can you just print number, whole number, what is the input number? So here your 1 2 3 number, and you say drop while 3. This is the 3 drop, this is the 3 drop, and after this is the 4 length. Now this condition is stop, and after that you are getting the all the elements. Okay, so in this way you can simply say drop you can say drop last while, and here they are checking from here. When find 3, after that they stop. And okay, this is the first element, and that is not a your 3, so from here they print all. Okay, if you say length 4, so just drop 4, after that printing each and everything. So these kind of condition predicate you can apply. This is the length 5, not a 7. Okay, this is the 7 dropped. After that all you are getting. So these are kind of take in while is the very kind of handy method. This is the very specific use. Take start from first, and if whenever condition meet they return, and similarly last start checking condition from last, similarly drop. Now sometime we have a kind of a just want to chunk up not the 3 let's example. here say to break a collection into the part of given size. Let's can give the five use the chunk. This function take a one single argument as a size of chunk and return the your list of list. See the return the list of list. So let us example println. Let's give we have a 1 to 10 number to list, and here I say chunk time I want to 3 chunk. So here what say they are just returning if you let's uh, first println without uh, complete list. Okay, this is the list. So you say this is the number 1 to 10. The here say I want to chunk up 3 3. So first 1 2 3 one list, another 1 2 3 another list, another 1 2 3 another list. So in this way they are 1 to 3 4 to 7 7 to 9, and after that this is your there is now automated then that this is the last element. So this function that's does just take a size and return the list of list. Okay, if you here you want to check the like a variable dot well and specify this occurrence and specify the data type. So this is so this return the list of integer. Okay, so you say some time whenever you want to you can use chunk. You can also apply some like here you want to like some addition of all this sub list, you can say some summation. So here you can say simply say let's keep println we have a 1 dot 10 and dot just I chunk it to list and after that I chunked with a 3, and this chunk function take another argument lambda expression. So this chunk function take a 2 argument, one is your size and another is the separator. Here you can pass that key I want to sum up all. Okay, so they are return the sum, they return the sum of these three, sum of these three, sum of these three, and sum of this. So if you notice, this is the chunk is the overloaded function. First check only the initial, first another overloaded function, the initial size and the transformation. What transformation you are applied to say? Here check we have a list of element and return the result. So we are just trying to say sum it, and it returns should be a list of, not list of list of result, whatever this result. Our say here we are providing the take element and sum this. This is sum, so we are getting the only list of this. So in this way chunk help us to make a list of list, and similar look like a option window. Here say key you can retrieve all the possible range of collection element of given size, but similarly like a window is done. Like a window, let's give we have a number like here 1 2 3 4 5 6. The windowing is I want to first 1 to 1 window, as second I want to from 2 to 7 window, फिर I want to third window like 3 to 5 window. So this is the kind of windowing. So let us example like so print, and then let's key we have a 1 dot 10 dot to list, and you say just just like window. Let's say I want to window up 3 and then look the output. So we have a 1 to 10 element like window is 3. So here uh, this is the 1 2 3. This is the first window, and let's and second again start from second to 2 3 4. So let's just print here number again, and here say here is the first window 1 2 3. This is the your first window. Second window 2 3 4 5. Here you want to again second window from this to this. Fifth third window again 3 element from here again to third element. So this way you are getting a complete window 7 8 9. So this kind of slightly differences between your chunk and the window. Sometimes you want to overlapping subs list up. They also return your this function also return the list of list. If you look the return type this method return your list of list. Okay. So here same you can apply kind of some step over as well as, or you can apply some like a some function like similarly here today. Say I want to windowing up T, but here they have overloaded matter. I want to step 2. So they are not just stepping over. Here look, this is the first, and then just step this and getting the this 3 1. Then this just is to here. This is the skip. This is the skip. This is your skipped. So you are getting the this one. You are getting the this one, and you are getting the this one. You are getting the this one. So in this way, you can have option to step over as well as. Similarly, if you want to kind of let's say I want to they take a overloaded method, you can part lambda express second argument here. Say I want to sum up all windowing. They return. So here window function overloaded first take a size, second take a lambda expression, and lambda expression again transformations. Here transformation. No one to sum. So you are getting the transformations. All are the sum of this sum, this sum, this sum, this sum, this sum. Okay. So these are kind of a window function. Sometime let's see here all we return about the uh, list of list value. Sometime I want to just check the particular elements. I want to get only single element from the collection. So as we know, this is a basic function of your generally is your ElementAt, or you can use simply get function, or you can say uh, array positions. So let's example here say you know we have a well like nums equal to let's give 1 dot dot 10. I am getting some non variable instead of typing and let's key to list. Okay, this is so here say this is the numbers, and here say you say generally say println. This is the best way. Numbers nums have a options. Here I want to first position data, so you can get your second position data. Println nums. So you are passing the position number second. This is the 0 and 1 position and 2. So this is here. This is the 2 position data you are getting. 3. Or you can also use the like a normal function like here instead of this say dot get and pass the index, you can pass like 4th. You are getting the 4th value. But or another you can use like dot ElementAt. ElementAt had a lots of exposure, like specific index. What happens if particular index is not available through exception or something? Let's see. I pass like a 5. Let's key 4% data available. Let's so what happen if you let's just pass as a 14. This is throw exception. So you have any options instead of throwing exception? So they say we offer use the alternative overall or no, just throw. If not available, data throw. If now this is not throwing exception, so you are getting a null. So these kind of you can also throw exception. They have overloaded function. So this is the way you can retrieve the position, or you can use the any other function like first, last in the case of sorted links list, right? And sometime you want to apply some predicate and condition base. So here you have some apply condition, like we have a list of strings. I want to this is the number or start with. You apply some kind of conditions as well as let's print. We have a numbers, and this number is 1 to 6. All the numbers. Here I want to say println, and here just specify the number start first. If you print, they will print the first one. But here you can apply some predicate. So here say predicate option. Let's key it length greater than 3. So in this way you can apply some predicate as well as wildcarding. So this is greater than 3, greater than 3. This is the greater than 4. This is the getting one number. You can also just list last. If you just println and try to numbers start last, you are getting a last element. You are getting a last element 7, and you can start. Let's see, I want to last start with the F. So you can say here you can apply like some predicate. It start with let's key F. Okay, and you just print it. So these are the kind of options here. I start with 7, no. 6, no. 5, yes. Start with F, just get those elements. So these first, last, get this return only one element. Whenever this predicate, whatever you found, is going to true. This is starting from first, this is starting from last. Similarly, alternative, you can also, let's see, here also you can say like, let's you say println numbers dot first. Okay, number dot you have options first or null you can use. Okay, here you can pass a pass a predicate it dot length predicate lambda expression it dot length, and you can say that's greater than 10. In this there is no number greater than 10, then you can just return null. So in the predicate also you are getting a null. So lots of flavor available. You can also have a alternative. You can use also just find or last find similarly. Okay, let's give you a list of number, and you have a like and say let's print the nums, and here your numbers, and here you can use some find function as well as let's key print here you are trying to say I find num start find and specify the predicate. It's let's key modulo number 2 double equal to 0. So in this way you are alternative first, or you can either find whenever first modulo true or from the last or first, let's modulo 3 you are getting. Whenever this condition true, one elements you are getting. Whenever this element condition true, you are getting here. So similarly you can either find last or find anything. Sometime I have not any specific index or a specific number, you just randomly want anyone. So let's print it, and I want num start random, and this is the your random. And they have alternative like let's keep printed, and we have like a uh, mobile empty list. Empty list. Let's we have a list of just you say list of integer empty list, and here say empty list dot random. There is no any data available that random through exceptions. Okay, so here you can say r return null. The sometime you don't know key the list which we are receiving is the contains a value or not contains, so your system can throw null point exception. So you can just check return it throw the return null value. Similarly, sometime I want to check the existence of particular elements. Okay, let's print, then we have a numbers, and and in this number I want to check particular phone number, a particular data. Let's say I want to check for exist in this or not. Simply say print, and then you see numbers dot contains and the pass the your element, and this is returned true or false. Let's key true. If you want to like number 1, this might be another content, might be false. So this content help us to write, or you can also write a print, and then let's key I want to check particular number, let's key 0 in our nums. Let's key our numbers. Okay, so in this way you can check false, 0 is not available. Similarly we have options just like contains all. This is the one number check, contains all. Let's we have a list, say we have a printer and say numbers dot contain all, and here say key set of let's key number set have a, we have a set of number like 4, and let's key 6. So you can they return the complete all the sets are found or not found. So contains and contains all method sometime very handy to just check the particular data contain exist in our list or not. Maybe we have another list, this list exists or not list. Let's might be we have some separate list like let's key let's another like 0 0 0 4 6, but this pura this complete this set is not contain our original, this is not contain, this is the false. So these kind of very handy functions available, which we can check the particular element exists or particular list exists inside the list or not. Similarly, they have a function like particular list is empty or not empty. In the case of our let's say okay, we have a one the rental and we have a empty list dot check is empty or it's not empty. They can return a function like true. Similarly, you can have another function. Sometime it's not empty. So these are the sometimes you're retrieving a retrieve. You don't know this is the empty or not empty. Just use function. Existing function is empty or is not empty. And is empty, do set of action is not empty, then do set of actions. So this kind of contains are is empty or not empty. Contains all help us to checking the particular elements list available on us. So these are the some brief set of Kotlin functions to getting set of value from existing list or getting single element from a just a set of list of value, or you want to just check the particular data exist or not exist. So these are the kind of we have a set of functions available. We can take chunk window slice. These are the function or get elements. These are the very handy, and hope you are trying to use this function whenever you need it. Whenever sometime you need to check particular list is empty or not even instead of manually you're going to check, just use a particular function. You want to check particular data available in the or my list or not, use the contains function here. Particular list available or not, contain alls. These are handy method which save you lots of time, and this is the very well tested and proven. You are believe on this API. So collections frameworks in Kotlin standard library offer lots of set of functions. Just we have to know these are the functions available in the Kotlin library. Whenever in our application or project we need some situation, just try to use it. Hope you just I'm suggesting and requesting this try to write some code with this function, then you feel the benefit and power and syntax and semantics you learn as well as. So here again in last I would like to say again thank you for watching this video.